A very good evening, and I'm a little nervous. Being a professor, ఊరికే క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటాను కానీ తప్పకుండా వాళ్ళకి బలవంతంగా వినాలి. But here, the most adorable, admiring, inspiring woman and the heroes whom I have been inspired last 2 years. మీకు ముందు నమస్కారం చెప్పాలి. And my parents, my family and my mother is a great fan of you, including me. సో మీ ముందు మాట్లాడాలంటే కొంచెం భయంగా ఉంది. మీరు ఇక్కడ ఉండుంటే భయం లేదు, అక్కడ ఉంటే ఇంకా భయంగా ఉంది. బట్ ఐ హావ్ జస్ట్ రిటన్ ఎ లిటిల్ బిట్ వితౌట్ మిస్సింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్. First of all, good evening to all the esteemed guests and my dear lovely friends. First, I would like to remember the most inspiring leader, a scholar, a visionary of LPG policies of our country, a towering personality in all our lives, the great Telugu Bidda, Ma Tatagaru, P.V. Narasimha Rao garu. Truly blessed to be born with his blood. I also would like to extend my deep respect and love to my late father, Dayaka Rao garu. Without him, I would have not been here. I congratulate Maguva TV for coming up with the Adarsha Maguva awards in celebrating the successful stories of most aspiring, vibrant and charismatic women. We women have excelled in different arenas, from the ancient times of immoral Vedas through the medieval history of our country till today. We have shown extraordinary talent in almost every field, in music, art, dance forms, literature, education, medicine, military, science, athletics, technology and whatnot. We have proved that we can achieve anything at par with men. Here I would like to thank all the fathers, brothers, husbands, sons who were behind these wonderful women and stood strong in making these exuberant energies into successful stories. Looking forward to see more vibrant women touching many lives to illuminate the society around them. Thank you one and all. I would like to remind and remember and pay my tributes to Ramalakshmi Arudra garu for her exemplary work in the field of literature. She just passed away today, and I feel really elated that I would really wanted to have a tribute. Before I leave the mic, I would really want to share some things, as my mother was my first guru, who as an artist, as a politician, as a remarkable iron woman, has inspired everybody in the field of art, where art was always being expressed. And when we left our childhood along with the joyfulness of the childhoodness. Within her was the energy which always made me remember that let's play with the colors as long as we live. Do we all play with our colors or not? Without colors, everything is black and white. Why is that we have forgotten our childhood and we start behaving what we are not? And that reminds me, being a mixed media designer and artist and commercial artist and a photographer by child, I always like to capture images and impressions. And that has brought me today the professor to teach as a second generation art lover. And I am proud saying that because of my mother, I'm here. She is the first one who has started 33 years back, and people were laughing. Can anybody share to have an art school? Art school cannot get business out of it. Nobody would want to choose art as a profession. Here comes Amma in 1990, who has made a remarkable change, and she is my role model in all my life, in every step what I do. Because if she did not choose, there was a choice for her to become M.F. Hussain. She was a practicing artist. She could have become that. There comes the wisdom in 1990 where she chose to share the knowledge before she dies. So every teacher who has the thirst in sharing knowledge is a remarkable woman by themselves. So Amma chose to not to be a practicing artist, but want to have an established school where hundreds and hundreds of students can join, learn and spread that knowledge. And we are all blessed that every person has the talent of being an artist. And for all these artists within you, please look into the child in you and the art forms of what your strength is. These hobbies, as ma'am said, has to be your living legends of your stress management. మీలో ఉన్న టాలెంటు, మీలో ఉన్న చైల్డ్హుడ్లో ఉన్న చిన్నారి పొన్నారి ఆటలు పాటల్ని వదలకండి. And I always see students when they come to join their careers as doctors, architects, pharmacists and PharmD students, the best and worst part I had to counsel is 90% of the students ni counsel cheyalsina avasaram ledu. 90% I have to counsel the parents, because the parents are not known, they're ignorant. They do not know. మా అబ్బాయి కెమెరామెన్ అవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నాడు, మా అమ్మాయి కెమెరామెన్ అవ్వాలనుకుంటోంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ రియాక్షన్ ఎనీ పేరెంట్ హ్యాస్? ఒరే నువ్వు పెళ్ళిళ్ళు స్టూడియోలు పెట్టుకుంటావా? am I correct or not? But today marriages are made once in life in our tradition. ఆ ఒక్క పెళ్ళిని తీసిన వాడు ఎన్ని అప్పులు తీర్చేసుకుంటాడు. The sorrow of what the parent in the middle class life pays off everything because the child is paid more than anybody else. Today candid photography chesina, architecture chesina, artist aina, phenomenally every hour, I don't have to say. They are blessed playing with the colors, with the creativity. And don't forget, the science tells rendu sides of the brain untai. Do we have two sides? The creative people who are using their brains will use both sides. If you notice, అదే రేషనల్ మైండ్ ఉన్నవాళ్ళు రేషనల్గానే చేస్తారు, క్రియేటివ్గా ఉన్నవాళ్ళు క్రియేటివ్ చేస్తారు. బట్ ది బెస్ట్ పార్ట్ అబౌట్ దిస్ 24 crafts and the creative people is they use both sides. And that is the speciality of every artist, and every common man who is here is definitely an artist by themselves. ఆ కోణంలో ఉన్న మీ చైల్డ్ని, మీ స్పోర్ట్ని, మీ ఆర్ట్ని ఎప్పుడూ మర్చిపోవద్దు. బికాజ్ వన్ టైమ్ వెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ బ్యాడ్ డే, దట్ బ్రింగ్స్ యూ ఎ గుడ్ డే. మీకు ఎంత కోపం వచ్చినా ఐ వాంట్ యూ గైస్ టు డూ వన్ థింగ్. క్లోజ్ యువర్ ఐస్, టేక్ 3 breaths అండ్ బికమ్ ఎ 5-year-old, 4-year-old. మీ దగ్గర ఉన్న ఏ కలర్ తీసుకునైనా ఆ కోపాన్ని పేపర్ మీద రాయండి, దింపండి, put it and then burn it out. If you are angry about somebody, please go play like a child. You will forget why you are angry. That is the power of colors, that's the power of art, which I always believed. When I had my mass bunking students, my canvas is already ready, because this 18 to 21-year-old, I can't curse them or punish them. What kind of a consequence do I have to give? మీరే చెప్పండి. ఒక 21-year-old 18-year-old పిల్లలకి కావాలని సినిమా చూడటానికో ఏ అమ్మాయితోటో డేట్కి మొత్తం క్లాసే వెళ్ళిపోయింది అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు ఏం చేద్దాం? ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ మై బీపీ టు గో అవుట్, ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు షో మై యాంగర్, ఐ వాంట్ టు బీ విత్ మై సెల్ఫ్, బట్ ఐ వాంట్ ఎ వెరీ గుడ్ కాన్సిక్వెన్స్ ఫర్ ద చైల్డ్. ప్లీజ్ అడ్వైజ్ మీ వాట్ టు డూ. We have crossed 33 years and stepped 34th year of a fine arts college. And let me share one more thing. Everybody who came 33 years back laughed at Amma and Nana, saying that oka art college padtaramma, meer kalakarulu kabade chestaru. And the same batch, 5 years batch bayitiki ellagane, here comes our pharmacy college. And the same people came, blessed and laughed, and it came and it flowed like anything. We were the first private college. And what happens? Now it is already 28 years old. అదే టైంలో when they blessed the first batch going out for pharmacy, here comes the subject called architecture. And people really laughed, because architects ni pakkan petti, civil engineers used to make lots of designs. And here comes the architecture, which is already again close to 30 years. Phenomenally, all these 3 subjects, proudly speaking here, are the number 1 in the South Asia. Number 1 in all the 3 colleges, and proudly I'm thankful and grateful to my parents who have given me this opportunity to be part of this and work for our institutions and the nation. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Always happy painting and be happy. Nobody can take your happiness out of you. But as Auntie said, within you, you have that friend. Within us, when everything is there, why not we make a world of difference by just being joyful and happy? Happy painting and happy dance. Thank you, Auntie.